Hello everyone, I'm here today with a new process video. I am working on my New York album, and as you can see, I have some things here from the Harry Potter store. And this is technically a double page layout, but it's almost like they're two singles going together, because over here is just some general merch that they had, but I wanted to represent all four houses. Over here, it's more of a potions setup, and I love what they did here, so I wanted to feature it. And I'm just not sure how to put these together, but the colors work with each other. So that's why I ended up putting them side by side. So that's what I have to start with. This is full. Normally I might put a flip here or something to incorporate some journaling, but I think I'm just going to use this space and be okay with it. And then looking at this, I'm wondering if I can find something fun maybe to do in the middle outside of the page protector, just to tie that together. I have pulled some things already. So I have lots of Harry Potter themed stuff, but this is all I've pulled so far. I have just some miscellaneous phrases and things that I have from digital files. Normally this is full. I've actually gone through a lot, so I need to reprint some of those, but this is what I have currently available. And then I have 3 different sets of wood veneer from Shadney on Etsy. If you've never looked at this site or this store on Etsy, you need to do it. Tons and tons of great wood veneer. So I have all of these that are in here. These bigger phrases. I'm not sure any of those will work because they're really big. Probably not going to fit here, but I have them just in case. And then this one, I freaking love this cauldron. I really want to use it for the potions thing, but I'm not, it's so big, I'm not sure how that's going to fit. And if I put it here, then I have no journaling option. But I have all of these, so you never know. And then I also have this pack of ephemera pieces. This is from Echo Park, and it's from the Witches and Wizards 2 line. So while I have lots of embellishment stuff picked out, I think I need to work on what card is going to go here, because whatever I pick, it needs to match both sides. Also needs to have some journaling. So I'm not exactly sure what that will be, but I have a ton of Harry Potter cards, particularly in 3x4. Not as many in 4x6. I do have them, not as many, but I'm sure I can find something that will work nicely in here. I think I have selected my card for here. I think I'm going with this one. I love that it says Witchcraft and Wizardry, because that's definitely what I'm seeing here. And I actually love that it's yellow. Yellow is one of my favorite colors anyway, but I like that it works with the Hufflepuff colors and really brings out the brightness. Whereas, I mean, I love blue, red, and green, but they tend to be a little bit darker, and I like the bright tone for this. I have dumped out my ephemera pieces here to see if there's anything in there that might work to do in the center here. And then I also have these 2 sticker sheets. This is from the original Witches and Wizards line. This is from the second line. And whatever I picked, if I used one of these, it would have to be pretty big to fit in the center here. And I'm not sure that a sticker would lay flat enough. I don't want these lines to show through the sticker, if that makes sense. So I don't know. I'm going to look through all of that and just see what I like. When I was looking through my ephemera pieces, I looked at all of these frames and I didn't like any of them. These 2, I love the look of them, but they just feel way too big. They cut off too much of the picture. And this one, I don't know, there's just something about it. It doesn't necessarily bother me that these yellows are not the same. This is more gold, but I don't know. I think it's like too boxy or something. I don't know, but I didn't like that one either, so I'm not going to use those. And then I found this die cut piece, and I like it. And when I put it up here, I still like it, but I'm worried, is it too busy because of everything that's going on in the background? It feels like maybe it is, but I really love the shape of it. It's so cool. I could also maybe do this over here. I'd cover up a little bit of journaling space, but not a lot. But I feel like it works better here, background-wise, but still not totally convinced about it. So I'm going to put it off to the side and hold it as a maybe in reserve, and then get rid of all of this. Then I'll start looking at my stickers. When I was putting away those ephemera pieces, this one had stuck to the back of something else, so I didn't see it originally. I like this one a lot better, actually. It's much smaller, but because it's white in the background, I think that looks a lot better than this one with the blue. Also, you lose less of these photos. So I'm kind of digging that. I'm going to put that one over here as well. Hang on to that. And then what did I do with my journaling card? Oh, I have it on there already. I forgot. I might look for some stickers to put on there. Still not quite sure of what I want to do here. Actually, you know what? I'll move this back so I can see if I left it there, how would it look with some other options over here. So I pulled out the wood veneer that were specific to potions because I would really love to use them. The problem is this: if it were half the size, I could use it without a problem. But because it's so ginormous, it's giving me fits over here. Because I thought, well, I could just do it like that. But I don't like that overlapping plus this in the middle. It feels like I have too much weighted to the middle. It's not crazy about that. Now I could keep this and remove that. But then what the heck else do I do over here? I'm not sure. Another thing I thought of is I have a page configuration that's the opposite of this, where this goes up top and these go on the bottom. And in terms of the background stuff, I almost like that better because I can fill this dead space and then I cover up some of the nifflers. I don't need those in there. I'm trying to focus on the potions stuff. So I could overlap like this or like this. That takes out 2 of the 3 nifflers, makes it far less noticeable. But I still have the problem that they're weighted to the middle, but then it opens up having space up here where I could do something there. So I think I'm going to go pull out that other page style and just start working with it as if I'm going to use it and see where that takes me. I have the other page style here, and these are made by Stampin' Up. To my knowledge, they're the only company right now that makes a configuration with the 4x6 on top and the 2 3x4s on the bottom. However, if you have a fuse tool, you could make your own. That way, I do have one. So when these run out, if I don't want to buy a whole nother set to get that, I could take the time and make them myself. That's always an option. But I do like the idea of that. But it would force me to get rid of this because I don't like these next to each other. So the question is then, do I also like take these, move them over here, even though this isn't very potion-y? The potion stuff is over here. Do I act as if they're just 2 separate things and like load this up with some other potion stuff? Ooh, I just realized I don't really need the date on there because I have that elsewhere. I could cover that up and put this in the corner. But I would need a visual triangle of some kind to balance that out, I think. So I would need something over here. This certainly won't work. So maybe I'll look at my other wood veneer and see if these are here. Could I put something maybe up here between these two? There is some dead space. Maybe I could overlap it there or something. But I will get into these and see if there's anything else I can use. When I dumped out all of my other wood veneer from this particular set, does it say on here the name? It doesn't. Okay. But they were all in this particular package. This was in there. That's the crest, and it represents all 4 houses. So I wasn't really thinking I was still going to do something in the middle, but now I almost feel like I have to because it would give me a visual triangle. Yes, I'd have 2 things stacked in the middle, but this is perfect for representing all 4 houses. So I think I'm using these 3. And then I think I want a phrase. Something up here, maybe to the right or left side, not right in the middle. It'd be too close to this. But I have these here, so I can maybe pick one of those. Or maybe there's something on here. Like this might run the whole, almost the whole width of the photo. Maybe that would be okay. Ooh, I like this one too. Not sure that worked with the potions thing, but I'll look through here and see what I find. I have adhered that with my liquid glue here, and I'm just waiting for that to dry. So while I do that, I'm trying to pick out what's going to go up top here. And I think I'm going to use one of these banner stickers. This one I think will be a better fit. It's slightly smaller than this one. Also, this is all one color, whereas this looks more like what's happening over here because all 4 colors of the houses are represented, and these I think are supposed to look like ties. Even though they're pennants, they're supposed to look like the house ties, which would be cool. So I'm thinking it might fit right up there at the top. And generally speaking, I don't like banner stickers at all, or banners on pages or whatever. They just kind of irk me. I'm not sure why, but this one I think I could put it on there and live with it. Let's see how it would fit if I were going to do it. Oh, it would fit right up there. Let's see. Is that too busy though if I have that and this kind of like that? I mean, it is busy, but I kind of like it. I'm not going to stick it down quite yet because I think I will look through these little phrases first before I do it, just to be sure I really want to fill up all of that space. I did decide to go with that banner sticker. I had pulled this thinking, oh, that's perfect because the houses are over here. But when I put it up here, like it's too much with this, and they're both very round in shape, and I didn't like that. It almost looked like then I had 4 things instead of the visual triangle. This I feel like stands on its own and doesn't distract from this. So I chose to go with that. So all I have to do now is just clip off a tiny little bit of the ends, put it in the pocket, and then I can glue on the cauldron. Figured that because this is going to overlap these pockets, that I might as well get the journaling done and slide this in, because even though this is only going to be over a little portion, I don't want to have to worry about struggling to get the card out once this is glued down, since it's going to be on the outside. So I did my journaling. I mentioned both the houses stuff and the potion stuff, so I think it's good to go. So I'm going to put that in there, so that's how that will look. And then I have to glue this over. I'm a little nervous about it, not going to lie, but I think it'll be okay. So it's going to be placed like that to get rid of like 2 out of the 3 nifflers, cover up some of this space, and yeah, like about that. So that should be good. And then I'm a little nervous about using glue on it. I'm thinking like glue dots might be the better option there, because this is very slick and I don't want this to slip around if I use the glue. All right, first time I've done this here with wood veneer outside the pocket and glue dots. I'm going to try it, but you can see I have 4 of them stuck on there in the corners basically. And I think by using this too, if I ever decide I don't like it or this doesn't go as planned, hopefully it's easier to get that off than if I had used glue. So let's see here. I want to position it, what did I say, right about like that. I think I do want it to overlap that middle seam just a little bit. Like so. So press that down, there we go, and then just make sure it actually sticks. It does. It seems to be working. Yay, happy with that. And now that's the right side of the page complete. Now I just have to figure out the left side. Once I had all that placed, I decided to change up the photos over here just a little bit. I wanted to space out the yellow more since I had switched this card from up top to below. So I moved Hufflepuff to the upper left to kind of balance that out and just move these around. So I did change that. And then here I have the crest with just 2 glue dots. That's all I need since it's pretty small. And those are going to go right here, right in the middle. Make sure it sticks. And it does. There we go. So here is another one finished for New York. Thanks for watching.